Great day, everybody. So, just on a simple search, you can put in John David Rockefeller donated to the Board of Education. So, in 1902, John David Rockefeller donated $1 million to the General Education Board. Excuse me, not the Board of Education. It was the General Education Board, GEB, a philanthropy he established to improve education in the United States. The GEB's mission was to promote education without regard to race, sex, or creed. So, you know what? I don't believe that people just discriminated against each other. I don't think that women were I think women were honored back in the day. Women raised their families, and it was this John David Rockefeller, the General Education Board, the Board of Education, the ABCL, Planned Parenthood, all these eugenicists, all these people who changed the curriculum, who took out natural medicine colleges and put in their look, and then what, a little farther, hold on. But Rockefeller was also very supportive of education for younger people. So, like I said, in 1902, he endowed the General Education Board with an initial $1 million, almost $325 million of his money in almost 325 million of his money eventually flowed through its books. This was the largest gift during that day, in that time. So he started with a $1 million donation, and then eventually was giving 325 million back then. And $1 million back then is like 30 something million today. Probably more than that. So, like I was saying, to promote education without regard to race, sex, or creed. I think colleges and universities have been creating racism, sexism, women's suffrages. They created all this because of the Rockefellers. It was all part of their plan. They created the war to separate the men from the women, so the women had to work. Then it created these, oh, I'm not getting paid as much as her, or he's not getting paid as much as me. It was all created by these evil people. I don't believe racism, sexism, none of that stuff exists in a free world. In prison, it definitely exists. I understand that. But in the free world, that does not exist. It only exists in a prisoner's mind. So, if you denounce heliocentric sorcery, you denounce the Rockefellers, and you denounce these Board of Education's agendas, and you just go back to the way things were, where men honored their wives, wives took care of the family, the husband worked, you know what I mean? Like, that's normal. What you guys have created has created all this separation. I don't believe that any of that stuff existed before you guys implanted it in the school books. It's the Board of Education's fault. It's David Rockefeller's fault. The DuPonts, all of you guys. You guys are all so corrupt, and thank God we got some common sense and some actual leaders who are being accountable. I watch them. When they're scheduled to do something, they actually do it on time now. They used to take their time. Like, you guys are congressmen and senators. You guys should be more militant than the military. You should be on time 15 minutes early. 15 minutes early means you're on time. You guys should be like the best soldiers ever if you're in the Congress. You're sitting there at presidential level. You should not be lackadaisical and it should be militant. Yes, you can have a normal life, but in the past, how crappy and shitty it was, that's the problem. We're going to have real leadership. We're going to have common sense coming back, and we're going to be financially free. The world is we're in the beginning of a golden era, and we need to address the situation. Teaching people garbage since 1902 is when it started. I know in the 1920s, the Board of Education changed later, but it started in 1902. And you guys are wrong, and you need to be corrected. I appreciate all the people who are doing their jobs correctly now. I appreciate you. And you need to hold all the other people who's not doing their jobs correctly. You need to correct them. So, yeah. And you see my hoodie, President Trump XRP hoodie. Got it from the homie Zach Rector. You can go to his website, ZachRector.com, and you'll find it in his apparel shop. It's a nice hoodie. XRP, if you look at all the contracts that's going on, financial system, the whole world's going to be on it, and XRP Stellar and Ripple, they don't want to be a CBDC, so this is going to be good. Got the crypto ball tonight. The best is yet to come. We're just in the beginning. Crypto, I know a lot of crypto's gone up since right before the election. I know XRP is up at least 7 times. 5 times, no, not 7, at least 6 times, 600%. Because it's in the 320s right now, so it hit 342 yesterday. So just wait. Correct these people. Things are going to get better. I pray for protection over our president and all the people doing their jobs correctly. And for those of you who still need to learn discernment and discipline, I hope you get corrected and you learn it. And that's it. Have a blessed day.